Ready to get this one going. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Escapes out to the left. Oh, Fields loses it. But he bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance.
And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Kobe Turner. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd down and 17.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. And he's on the mark there. 2 fall behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Collects this at the 35. And hey, if you see how under the football, they will get nothing on that return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. Down here after a gain of 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams will look to throw. Pressure's there. They get on a big loss back at the 43. And now they'll make it 2nd down now with 16 to go.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators get a nice run, ready to gain some steam on the ground? You stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So fresh set of downs now from 39.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
Fields to throw it. Rushes like there as he releases it. He comes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there. It is 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's Field. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to drop quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Packers pick it up. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those Predators feel that fray, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a huge celebration on that side.
And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. You can get into a lot of language, and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, Williams. Just couldn't hang on to that one. He absorbed a pretty solid hit there that knocked it out. So now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly he gets a third and long, extra long. It's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
2 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. On 4th down, it's Williams. And this one is launched downfield. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 1st and 10. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Works his way to the 35. Touchdown, Chicago!
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call.
And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Making some progress here. Field flipping in for Bears. He's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Rolling on 2nd, Williams. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. From the gun, it gets to Brown. He's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run good is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And we are still waiting for scoring from anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Into the RPO, they're going to get you behind the line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So much for finishing things on the ground. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they'll take the lead.
Packers 7, Bears 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. That's some good work on that run back. Bronco gets this to the 33. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Fields to throw. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Here's Brown, stop and drop. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The second half begins with a bang. 32 yards.
And the Packers first down.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Going to the ground again on first. It's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Williams to throw on seconds. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's going to score. Touchdown, Green Bay. Michael Pittman Jr., a 21-yard effort. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner. Plenty of space.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins here with Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really nails it. We'll 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A toss snap to Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for the loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Pass brought in by Burton.
You know the good brother can hit you. The brother got 10 minutes. Oh.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's not going to manage
The
to
brother
get
out
that
there
line
killing
even
that
tackle
big
for a
brother.
loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Big man.
Offense up to the line
Big champ.
fast.
Big champ soup.
Brings up 2nd and
That's soup man.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Fields. Down into enemy territory. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to the throw. Here's Fields. He's making a bid for it. And what a hit there. She faced the curse for me to change that time.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him holding his own up. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Come on.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Back for the start of the 4th quarter, and they're going to start here with a 1st and 10. Field throwing here. He's calling his own number again. And he's going to be driving out a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Man in motion here. Almost another catch on this drive there. The defender breaks this one up, so it's incomplete. Makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Try and run here with Robinson. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! On for the PAT and a make would tie us up late. And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Robinson with the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Takes away from one. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that is a Packers first down. One play in, blocking his drive. It's already in enemy territory. They'll run again with Brown. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Going to need more of those as they trail by a score. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, second down. Williams to throw. Ridley makes the grab downfield. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally all down. Gain of about 24. First down coming up. Now Williams. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. They get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers clinging to a 1-point lead. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Now here's Williams. He shovels this one forward. He's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gaining into a couple. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. Defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We're going to pass it here. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Here we go. Third and less than a yard. Oh, dives for the goal line. They knocked it out. And the
This guy is so proud.
You're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense
Yeah, Juan Sanchez butt fumble, bro.
Even better, that defense is off the field completely.
He'll look to throw it.
I'm getting my points back.
Robinson. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. That's going to be good for Bears.
Oh, change, bro. Crazy. You know, why fans, NCAA got the same thing because they made better something. But EA always going bullshit.
Pick it up again here with Robinson. He's going to head out after a gain of 7.
Should have picked that on.
That's what you call efficiency.
Line for the
Exactly
top.
what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Put the body on the line for his team. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. That's going to give the Bears the first down. Back to throw. He's not going to be able to get rid of this. They got to him. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Setting up to pass.
I knew it. That's why I say dynamic.
That's DeMario
EA
Davis.
Dynamics.
Packers make
Sucks.
the play to win in this game.
Man, I was trying to sell some tickets.
A couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble.
They trying to
The
sell
other
some
side
tickets.
viciously hands it right
They
back
just
with
do
the
not.
interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here.
They trying to sell some tickets, man.
Big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You
It's
look
crazy.
at one blitz by a linebacker,
Yeah.
that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is.
The butt fumble.
Oh, love this. He gets another.
Oh my God, the crazy block's crazy.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
I'm in trouble.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
He's in the phone course. I got 25 minutes. I don't know. Look, y'all. He probably don't play me. I ain't worried about it. I gotta do what I was doing.
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Chase Brown gets the call. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw is Williams. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
What?
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
That's some bullshit.
Running to the right, this is Vaughn. Brought down on the play by Kobe Turner.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Again, a run with Vaughn. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out.
He got the ball. Good job.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you're in, you got to take care of the rock.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. 5 yards from the end zone. 1st and goal. On the ground. And he's going to press his way forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Vaughn is in. Touchdown, Jets. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Hello, Slam.
Here's McLaughlin to kick off.
How you been, bro?
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Shit, I already know it.
Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
Good solid gain on first down.
Got his drive 2 still.
Big guy carrying the ball.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
Oh, face mask. Ew. Oh, I gotta stop saying it. So I won't be saying it. I said you got your drink and your 2 still. I'm a country nigga. That means you got your drink and your smoke.
Third down, here's Brown. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Am I going to be hard-headed?
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got with a 4th down coming up.
It's from the hard-headed something, bitch.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough.
I understand.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it
Freaky Friday, bro. It's Freaky Friday. You gotta get the drink. You 2 still.
It doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback, just like the old days when we saw
It's Freaky Friday.
How about him picking that one up?
Yo, I ain't drinking all week. I went all the way to Freaky Friday. I did good this week, bro. I actually waited all the way to Freaky Friday. I did. It's a. You gotta jump on that man. Jumping on regular Ultimate Team.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Williams.
Can't come out of goddamn breaks.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd-down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams.
I know y'all ain't been seeing me all week because I kind of been busy. I had my son this week, and I still got schoolwork I gotta do. On the road to school, so that's why y'all ain't been seeing me screaming much.
And the Packers are within an extra
It say I gotta finish.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
It's kind of tired, bro. But I wouldn't have another one.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Monday morning. I'm calling at 8 o'clock on the dot. Oh, I called too.
It's just about Wilson because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, there's an incompletion, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Dart from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Sets up fourth down.
Second. Green 8 2 set. Alert.
Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop it right at the line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams.
Come on. God damn it.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for the next possession. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Dart going to throw here. This one swung out to Vaughn.
He's moving like a fool up there.
Before he's out of bounds.
Another
first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
They put a shot to the spleen. Nobody would have hit to that ball.
As soon as he leaked out,
I'm going to hold my son up.
the defensive side broke
You
open,
piss and blood at
time to
this
separate
game.
him from another reception.
I never want to hear right there. I like that. They're in my sternum. In two places you don't never want to. And straight inside of your knee. I'll take any other shot, I'll take it. Them 3 shots right there. Oh no.
To throw now, Dart.
They're bringing it up for anybody. I'm gonna get him, but they're doing this on those cards.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Dart. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. David Njoku as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McLaughlin for the extra point. All right, big problems there on the conversion. A poor snap. It's no good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out kind of across the way as he will make it back to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to their lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Williams. A final shot before break. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
in a million chance of the lifetime. Okay.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Well, now how about this return? And they got it easily as he brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Looking to throw, Dart.
Oh my God.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll be touched down in the end with a big play on that one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Handoff coming left is Vaughn. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Vaughn.
Please, let your head.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jets
Do it again.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
Give you.
And he'll go out of bounds.
Better look at what Big Brother.
Inside the 20. Call that a
Big
gain
Brother
of 5
can't
as
do
the
it.
clock ticks
Big Brother
inside
can't do
2
it.
minutes to go now in the third.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter. No time to
Big Brother's
panic.
been
But
lining
that
there
also doesn't
too.
mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing his dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. 3rd and 12. To the air, dart. That is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be
That should have been PR.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact that the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy
So
throw.
got a movie. He shows for kiss the ball.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
See?
And it's incomplete. They
It's over.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It really is not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything.
They're going together around the same time.
As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, what's up? But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, you've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
To the air, Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yeah.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus
Yeah,
far.
chicken from out
Nice
for the
job
tail.
against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Yeah.
On 4th down, there's Williams. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Curious decision.
You try to drop me off at 8:45 and I just sit there for a week.
Final minute now of the third quarter. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. They get it again. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
What you think, Susan?
Good solid game there on first down, but
What
the
you think?
defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
You're the more
46-yard line, a second down and 6.
If I go to his back to phone, I don't mind.
To
I
throw.
don't know both of them have to do.
Here's a diving catch right side. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Again to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Williams. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Michael Pittman, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And they work this way upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
Vaughn out to the left side. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
I need to make a new house to just drop me room.
Second and 2.
I just sacked it before.
Now they'll audible to something else. To throw, Dart. Escaping the pressure right. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at
We need to
the
make
Packers'
sure.
30.
What is Monday? 21. I was see Camarillo on the 28th.
Pass caught. That's
So
good.
when I thought they were going to be good. So,
Nice pickup there just in front. Birds in the morning.
First down at the 12-yard line.
I go the day after. I'm trying to go over at the same time, so when I go to both of them, and keep both of them on the same schedule. Because guess what? Miguel ain't putting them in. He ain't putting them in the Phoenix no more. I think he's trying to let me see if we forget to go to my appointment.
And he can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Yeah, I need to check the mail. Over between them and Monday. And
He's
I'm
back to
gonna
throw.
have to express mail it back to the building. Once I get the
And this one's
paperwork.
going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes You go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be touchdown here.
Touchdown.
He does pick up the first.
Should have been. But he really didn't get to it.
Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's
No shot.
touchdown. Deuce Vaughn with his second touchdown.
That is the kid, man.
Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter
The
lead.
kid got all drafted by his daddy in Dallas.
And he is not going to make it. So they won't
That
be able
Deuce
to
kid?
move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a
You remember?
ball game.
A couple years ago, his daddy drafted us. Dallas Cowboys.
That break just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the fourth quarter. Here's first and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Here's second down.
Oh, he's won.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, it's my turn.
A quick throw out wide caught by Robinson.
Oh, it's
The
my
Packers
turn.
going to use
Y'all,
one
I
of their
don't know.
timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Good.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. It's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Back to throw. And it's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw.
That's not
That's
good.
going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
I don't know why he throw it inside like that.
picked off by Reed Wilson. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it strictly for pride.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. He's got some breathing room. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Vaughn on the handoff. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't.
Yeah, he dropped him wide. Well, he let the dude pick him wrong. Because he threw the ball inside the field instead of down the field. Over the shoulders. Like he should have. Threw it shallow. You gotta pick up. So guess what? That's his fault. Sorry. She's really gonna stay for me. Oh, oh, oh. I got the gauntlet. I never played the gauntlet. We're playing for an hour. So, try it again. Yeah, they got. Yeah, it's so rough. Just get real quick.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him and just shy of the midfield stripe.
Wasn't safe, you drew it up. You couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you wanted to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Paper.
On play action, here's Williams. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you're at least putting into defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
It's so confusing though. They do this. Like they'll pass them off. Fade. Yeah, out of 10 times they've done it. So I should move that with me.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. There, finish the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for two here.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
That's caught. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back. Touchdown. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Now Burrow. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Burrow looking to pass. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Oh, he's got it there. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Well-executed double pass.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Brown goes in motion left. Burrow will throw. Shoves him aside. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Trey McBride, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have regained the lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
The Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Lions 12, Packers 7. Kylo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
105350, number 150. But my name is spelled different. It's C as in cat. C as in.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
I'm telling you. I'm spelling it for you. It's C as in cat. C as in people. Oh, I think octopus.
He'll take a shot downfield.
That's crazy.
Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And just knowing that play call came into eyes low, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And then, happy first birthday, Edwin.
To throw, it's
And I want them the one in the number 1.
Come on.
he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
You need the order number?
And here's a
Probably
very
didn't boot that
low line
system.
drive, almost whiffed on it. That'll go for only 17 yards on the run. And the Lions will take over.
Yeah, look.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Extra.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember,
Okay,
they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And you can have the number 1
Almost a physical reaction, watching what's happening right now.
It can say happy first birthday with the number 1.
And they do finally get it at the 12. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards. From down at the 12, it's
Asian, maybe?
10.
Huh?
Kind of an Asian.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And the result here will pick up the lead. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I know.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet. The big 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. Here's Burrow. And in for the Lions touchdown. Trey McBride, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
McCaffrey will try to run it in.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
Sometimes they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving into an up-tempo type of an offense. Just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. And now a carry here for the fullback. And this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from the 20. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT. And this one will be a 5-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. As he uses the first of their timeouts. This will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This quarterback now, 6 of 10 of this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. From midfield now, Burrow. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
26-yard line.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got him in. It's Burrow. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Kaimi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive in the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air, really all around, an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, but most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now it's Burrow. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
2 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Goes right back to McBride. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he drew
It's crazy. It's gonna let him kiss his stupid ass shit. That's all the play he got. He ain't ran all over the play but that.
Even though it was complete.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten the yard down to the 16. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
In motion left comes Brown. Looking to throw on second down. Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity just went over there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to
Stop saying it,
overhead because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll try and run with their fullback.
They don't know who you
Will
are.
not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. Well, this is
Get off me, Phil, babe.
It's complete.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Packers.
The big boy ball.
Michael Pittman. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like when he...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football.
Oh, wow.
The other side has got it. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. This 2nd and 4. McCaffrey running up the middle. Down the left sideline. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Back to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And finally down he goes. As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's a quick throw to McBride. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Oh, that's offline. He hooked it. It's no good. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. This is 1st and 10. Now, this was still going to be a 1-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Here comes 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
No.
It's going to be batted
Are you on play 2?
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little what? Yeah, a little extra on top.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over.
Spray painting graffiti, including KKK, kill all blacks, and if you're still struggling with it. A woman tried to tell my mother when she was raising 5 boys by herself that she should just give us up for adoption, that she wasn't going to be able to do it. And boy, did that upset my mother. That lit a flame up under her fanny. She was determined, not like she wasn't determined before.
Yeah. Ooh, they gave me 82. Somebody's worth my time. Oh, ooh, that's good. Shout out my mom. They're trying to seal him off. That's a line, man. Damn it. That would be hella good if I could have got them points. Man, I ain't played NCAA in a minute, though. I can't say nothing bad about it because I ain't played it. But Madden getting away from us compared to NCAA. Yeah, Falaise County. That should have just changed. Still got a little kinkly. Offenses are able to use the bathroom, you know.